So the today's topic is that is list. Okay, we will be learning list. What is list? We will be learning about the list. What is list? List is a finite collection of an item, like the set theory. Like the set, it will be said as it is a finite collection. It is finite collection of living a collection of items, object. Okay, it is finite collection of object. If I say Ram, Ram, Shyam, Ram, Shyam, Mohan, Shohan. Okay, Mohan, Shohan, etc. All these are the finite collection of. All these are the finite. Why I am saying finite? Why I am saying finite? I'm using the word. I have used a word that is called finite because it is countable. It is countable. It is countable. So what does finite mean? It is countable. Okay. Finite represent here that it is countable. It is okay. Finite collection means it is a countable collection of objects. If we see here, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. It is countable. Okay. Now you can now how the list is represented. The list is represented. List is represented. It is in the Python. It is like this. Suppose if we are writing in the Python, it will be Ram, comma, Syam, said Ram, comma, Syam, comma, Mohan, Mohan, comma. So this is how we write the list in the Python. Now this is the list. Now in list, every element has got its positional index. Now in list, this is the point to be noted that in list, you must note this point. In list, in list, every item, yeah, every element, you will say it, every element has got its positional value, that is called index. That is called index position. That is called index, right? And that is called index, right? So this is, you can see here. Now index value start with the 0. The position of Ram is 0. Position of Syam is 1. Position of Mohan is 2. Position of Sohan is 3. Okay. It will go on. It will start with 0 and it will go till n minus 1. It will start with 0 and 0 to n minus 1, where n is the number of element, where n is the number of element, number of element in the list, number of element in list. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. This is the basic introduction about the list. Now list is now few important point about the list. You must be noting it. Important point about the list. Important point about list, right? Important point about the list. The first point about the list is that it is mutable sequence. First, it is mutable sequence. It is mutable sequence. Okay. Now, second, it can contain elements can be of mixed data type. Okay, elements can be of mixed data type. We can also say it as a heterogeneous data type. Okay, and the elements are separated by comma. Elements are separated by comma. Elements are separated by comma. An entire element and entire element lies within a square bracket. Lies within a square bracket. These are the important, some of the important points. Okay, and one more important point is that list can contain list itself, list as a element, and this is called nested list. This is called nested list. Let's discuss the each one in detail. एक एक करके हम इसको we will discuss it one by one, right? So first it is called mutable. First I have used the word mutable. You can see here it is mutable. Sequence, mutable sequence. Mutable means whose values can be changed, right? Mutable means that whose values can be changed. Its values of list element can be changed, okay, like suppose we have created a list. 3 4 5 6 7, and its positional value is referred as 0 1 2 3 4. Now let's suppose I want to change the positional value 2 to 9. तो पोजिशनल वैल्यू 2 पर जो हमारा एलिमेंट है उसको हम यहाँ पर 5 की जगह पर 9 करना चाहते हैं. तो yes, it is possible. So it is called, it is a mutable sequence. You can see it is a sequence. Okay, it is a sequences are there. So changes are possible in the list. Changes, the value of element, the element value in a list can be changed. I hope you have understood it. Okay, so next we have element can be of mixed data type. Okay, element can be of mixed data type. Suppose here I have written 1. As well we can write here Aman. Okay, we have written Aman. Then it is 2. Okay, then I have written 2.5. Okay, you can see that we have used the variety of data. This is of integer data type. This is of string data type. This is of float data type. So I hope this is element can be of mixed data type. Okay, elements are separated by comma. Third point, the elements are separated by comma. It is pretty well available. You can see this is a comma. The two lists are separated by comma, and as a whole, the list you can see this is the square bracket. The entire list lies within the square bracket. List can contain, now the final list can contain a list as a element. ठीक है, एक लिस्ट के अंदर में मान लो हमारा एक लिस्ट है, यहाँ पर रखा 1 2 और थर्ड में यहाँ पर हम एक और लिस्ट रख लिए हैं, that is 10 11. Okay, so this is called nested list. This is called nested list. Okay, so what is this? This is called nested list. Okay, this is called nested list or list within a list. List within a list. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, and what is the positional value of this? Is the positional value is 0, 2 positional value is 1, and the positional value of list, that is 3. That is 3. More we will discuss it later on. Okay. Now we will see how to create the list. Okay, how to create the list. So you can see this is the Python idle. This is Python. The name, the editor which we are using, that is idle, and we will see how to create the list. Right. Suppose here we have taken L1 is equal to, we have written 1, comma 2, comma, right, and I have pressed enter, and I have written here, I have written here L1. So you can see this is how we have created the list. Okay. So you can create the list. How we can create the list? We can create the list. We will write here the name of the list, and here inside the square bracket you will write the element. In my case, I have written 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have pressed enter. When I have pressed enter, then nothing has been displayed. Now, so what I have created here, you can understand that I have created a list. The name of the list, it is L1. It represent the, it represent, it is the name of the, it represent the name of the list. This is the name of list. Okay, this is name of list, and this is entire a list. ये पूरा एक लिस्ट है, और इसमें कितने एलिमेंट हैं? इसमें 4 एलिमेंट है. One, this is one element, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the value of it. These are the list, and I have, as I have told you that it is enclosed within a square bracket. You can see this is a square bracket. All the elements are separated by a comma. Now positional value. Let's learn the positional value. The positional value of 1 is 0. That's of 2 is at position 1. 3 is at 2, and 4 is at 3. I hope you have understood it. You can see it practically also. Okay, let's see. Once again, I'm showing you. Once again, I'm showing you. Let us create a list. L2, L2. Okay, L2 is equal to, we have written Ram. Then I have written Ram, Sham, 1, 1, and then I have written Mohan, 2.5. So this is, we have created a list. Now, how you will print the list? You can simply, you will write the name of the list on the prompt and press enter. You will get the position, you will get the list. I hope it is clear to you. Now, you can create the empty list also. L3 is equal to, you can write list like this. ऐसे लिख देंगे तो ये हमारा L3 एक empty list बन गया. Let me illustrate it. You can create the list. Like in mathematics, you must have read about the empty set. The set which has no value. This is called empty set. Now the set which has one element, that is called singleton set. Okay, singleton set उसको कहते हैं. तो यहाँ पर we have created a list. We have created a list. This is also a list, but this is empty list. This is 1, 5, 7. This is a list with 3 elements. With 3 elements. Okay. Now this is list with 0 element. ठीक है, list with 0 element. So this is also called as, this is also called as empty list. This is also called as empty list. So how we can create the empty list? We can create, see, we have written L3 is equal to list. So we a list, it is a function. So we have passed nothing here. अगर किसी के अंदर में हम यहाँ पर पास कुछ कर देंगे तो वो बन जाएगा, वो empty list नहीं रहेगा. ठीक है, तो this is the way we have created a list. You will press your enter. ठीक है, so while doing this you will create a empty list. I hope it is clear to you. ठीक है, then I have taught you about the nested list. Then I have taught you about the nested list. Let's suppose I am going to create a list L1. The name of the list is L1, and now it contains 3, 4. Okay, and on the next I have given 7, 8. Okay, and this is I had given here 5, 6. So this is an example of the nested list. Okay, so let us create a let us create a this is nested list. So how we will do? In the same way, we will write here L1 is equal to, you will write here same in the same way 1, 2, comma, and then again here we will insert one list, that is Ram, and here we will Ram and Sam. Here we have given, and then it is 3 and 4. Okay, so this is we have created a list L1 as a, and now when I have printed it, you can see it is the it is printing. Okay, now tell me the positional value. देखो मेरी बात, अब इसका क्या है, पोजिशनल वैल्यू को समझना होगा. ठीक है, तो 1 का पोजिशनल वैल्यू क्या है, 1 का पोजिशनल वैल्यू 0, 2 का पोजिशनल वैल्यू क्या है, 1 है. ठीक है, अब उसके अंदर में भी देखो एक लिस्ट है, इसका पोजिशनल वैल्यू क्या है, 0, इसका पोजिशनल वैल्यू क्या है, 1, ये 3 का पोजिशनल वैल्यू क्या है, 2, इसका पोजिशनल वैल्यू क्या है, 3. ठीक है, आई होप यू गॉट इट. तो इसका पोजिशनल वैल्यू सॉरी 2 पर तो ये लिस्ट है ना, ये 2 पर कौन है, 2 पर तो ये लिस्ट है. एक मिनट रुक जाओ, थोड़ा क्लियर करके इसको हम समझाते हैं. ठीक है, लेट मी क्लैरिफाई इट. लेट सपोज हियर 1, 2, and then here we have given name Ram. Okay, Ram, wait 1 minute, and here I have given Shyam. Then we have given comma 3, comma 4. Now let's see. This is at the 0 position. This is at the 0 position. This is at the 1 position. और 2 position पर ये वाला है और 3 position पर ये है. And this is at the 4 position. Altogether we have 5 element. 1 element, 2 element, 3 element, 4 element, and 5 element. So this is we have created a nested list. I hope you have understood it. Now let's see how to convert any sequence into the list. Now we will consider a string. We will consider a string hello. Okay, we will consider a string hello. When it will be converted, okay, when it will be converted in the form of list, it will be like this. H, it will be in the form of like this, H A and L L O, hello. Okay, so this is, so how to do it? Yes, ऐसा इसको करेंगे. This is a sequence. Okay, this is sequence. Hello itself is a sequence of character. What is hello? Hello is a sequence of character. ठीक है. This is, here I am talking about, this is hello. What is this? This is the sequence of character. Sequence of character. Sequence of character. It is also called as string. इसको हम लोग क्या कहते हैं? It is also called as string. ठीक है. So this is a string. Now how to convert? So we will pass this sequence of character. Okay, we will pass this sequence of character in the function list. Okay, now let's suppose here I have taken L1. L1 is equal to list, and here I have given a sequence hello. Okay, here I have given a sequence hello, and it has been converted. Let's check it. Okay, let's check it. Okay, it is error has been given. Li is not defined. Oh, I have given L1. See, L1. Actually, what it has given? Just देखो, सबसे बड़ी चीज है बच्चों की एरर को सीखो पहले. ठीक है, अब ये एरर को दिमाग में रखो, यहाँ पर तो क्या लिखा हुआ है, देखो यहाँ पर ये नोट कर लो, यहाँ पर क्या एरर दिया है, देखो एरर ढूंढना सीखना चाहिए। ठीक है, LI इज नॉट डिफाइंड। ठीक है, अगर इस तरह का एरर देगा तो तुम देखना कि नाम कुछ गलत लिखे हुए हैं। ठीक है, नाम दिया गया कुछ है और लिखा जा रहा है कुछ। सिमिलरली यू कैन से दैट आई हैव रिटन हियर LI बट इट शुड बी L1। ठीक है, तो हम यहाँ पर उसको सुधार दिए, सही हो गया। तो एरर से सीखना चाहिए। ठीक है, तो नेक्स्ट वी हैव, आई होप इट इज क्लियर टू यू। Now we will now we will learn now we will learn how to traverse over the list. Okay, how to access the list. Now I very beginning I have told you list can be accessed. अभी देखो यहाँ पर लिस्ट का नाम क्या बना है, L1 ऐसे लिखे, L1 list hello. What I have passed here, hello pass, I have passed hello. It has been converted in the form of list like this, HALLO, right? Now let's talk about the positional value of all. H is at 0, it is at 1, it is at 2, it is at 3, it is at 4. Now when I am saying, and what is its name, its name is L1. So when I am saying L1 0, what does that mean? I mean the value of value at what I mean, I mean the value of, what does it mean, let's note it, value at zeroth position in list named L1, in list named L1. I hope it is clear to you. Similarly, when I want to access the second element, I will write L1 1. Right? Let's see it practically. And we have, let's suppose I am making L1 is equal to L1 is equal to list Jitendra Kumar Sinha. I have written like this. Okay. So I have written like this. Now the list is formed. So I will print it L1. Now you can see the finally list is here. Now I want to access the third element of L1. L1. Then I will write here in the square bracket, I will write 4. Okay, let's see what is at the fourth position. That is N at the fourth position. It is pretty well. You can see what I have written. I have written L1 4, L1 4. Okay, so which is at the fourth position? Try to find it out. So this is a 0. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So finally you can see N has been entered here. Okay, this is, I hope it is clear to you. I hope it must be clear to you. Okay, I hope it must be clear to you. Now let's suppose when we want to print, this is a list. Let's suppose this is a list. You can see that this is a list. Jitendra Kumar Sinha I have written. I have converted in the form of list. Now I want to print all the elements lying between 3 to 10. Okay. The name of this list is L1. So I will pass 3 semicolon 10. So it will print. What it will do? It will print all the values. It will print what it will do. It will print या access हम लोग लिखेंगे तो ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा. We will be able to accessing of element lying between position value 3 to 10. Accessing of all element हम लोग यहाँ पे लिखेंगे, ठीक है, all element lying between the position value 3 to 10. ठीक है, so here what we will write, what we have done, we have taken here, that is the, this is the list name, and this is the starting position, and this is the end position. Let's learn it practically. ठीक है, let's learn it practically. Okay, so we have written L1 and we have written 3 semicolon 10. Okay, we have written, you can see it has printed all the elements lying between 3 to 10. I hope it is clear to you.